Warning, the following video is not intended for children. It is only for adults only, so keep your kids off my YouTube channel. You have been warned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another retro review. I am your host, the Strange Monkey, and today I'll be talking about a little cult classic from the 80s. It's called Maniac Cop. You may have heard of it. It stars Tom Atkins and Bruce Campbell, these legends. Bless you both. You are the... I don't know what those guys are the best, okay? Let's jump right into it, shall we? Maniac Cop is directed by William Lustig, and it stars Tom Atkins, Bruce Campbell, Laureen Landon, and Robert Zadar. And the film revolves around two New York policemen and a policewoman searching for a killer in uniform who should be dead. The streets of New York are not safe, ladies and gentlemen, because we have a serial killer walking around. But not just any ordinary serial killer. No. This man used to be a former police officer, which makes things very dangerous for the people of New York. It's open season on everyone in this film. Nobody's safe. Policemen, pedestrians that walk the streets at night. Nobody. Not even the guy that sells the hot dogs at the hot dog stand there in the corner. As the body count starts piling up in this film, another police officer in this film, his name is Jack Forrest, played by Bruce Campbell. He ends up getting set up, and everyone thinks that it's him when it's not. He clearly isn't committing these murders, and his girlfriend is trying to help him because she is also a police officer. Two of them have to try to figure out what the hell is going on so they can prove that he's innocent. And along with Detective McCrae, Tom Atkins, they're trying to figure all this shit out while the officer, Matt Cordell, is, causing chaos around the city. But here's the interesting part about this film. Yes, the main protagonist is Jack Forrest, and of course Detective McCrae, but when you focus on Jack McCrae and Matt Cordell, it's very interesting because yes, he's supposed to be the good guy, but he's not exactly all that good. And when I say that, it's because he's actually married in the film. His wife is worried about it, and she finds out that he is cheating on her with Teresa, his girlfriend, I guess, because she's also a police officer, and that's where, things are set in motion. It causes Jack to be framed. And then you have Matt Cordell. He is a good cop. Well, should say he was a great cop. A lot of people saw him as a legend and they looked up to him. But unfortunately, he was screwed by the system. And he was sent to jail. And he was attacked and people thought he was dead. And that's not the case because he's come back and he's basically a vigilante. So he's not all bad, really. I mean, he's the antagonist, but he wasn't necessarily bad from the start. But shit happens, and people change, unfortunately. So it's very interesting to see those two characters, and it's when you see the flip side of that coin, so to speak. But what else could I say? This is a very dark and mysterious film. Unfortunately, it was not a huge success in theaters, but it has a cult following. And there are 2 sequels as well. And I heard something about a series. I don't know if it came out years ago or if it's being rebooted. I have to double check. I'm not really sure, but if it is being rebooted, they should really be careful with that because they don't want to ruin it. Because this is an awesome film. And I've noticed that a lot of people have been reviewing it lately. I'm talking about you, Christian Hanna Horror. Subscribe to his channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying. I see things. A lot of people really enjoy this film. It's something that people should check out. And for those of you on eBay, you all need to lower those damn prices, okay? It costs an arm and a leg just to buy the sequel. Shame on you. No, and overall, let's get back to the review. I really like the kills. Very brutal. He's a former police officer. This Cordell, and he uses what he has. You know, police officers' weapons and whatnot. From what I understand, some of the scenes were shot guerrilla style. There's a scene where there's a parade going on in the movie while, you know, Matt Cordell is, you know, doing his thing, and they needed some footage while the parade was going on, and they shot all of that guerrilla style while nobody noticed, which is very sneaky. But yeah, like I said, it's a cult film, it's very good, and the sequels, they take things to the next level, especially Part 2, which is a very good sequel, and I highly recommend that one. So, I'm going to say that Maniac Cop is shamelessly entertaining. You know, it's not like the greatest movie of all time or anything, but it is, you know, a very good 80s horror movie. You know, it was for its time, you know, and I don't think they should ever remake it. Very good movie. I love the artwork for this and the posters that came out. Look at all of this. This is really good stuff right here. But yeah, if you're able to get a copy of it, or if it's on a streaming service, I highly recommend Maniac Cop. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching another retro review. Be sure to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Be sure to subscribe to 3 from the Grave, the horror group that I am a part of. And have yourselves a good fright.